Armed assailants carry out fresh attack on Manipur police personnel stationed at temporary post More, Haino Makong, Laikai in More Ward number 7. In yet another fresh violence, armed miscreants attack Hauktak Tampak Kuno under Kumbi police station in VRs. No casualties reported. Security lifted up. JAC against killing of Wangu Sabal Maning Maichakpi Ching decided not to claim bodies of 3 villagers of the Wangu Terakong Akashoi until the tracing of a 4th missing person. AICC Manipur in charge Girish Chandrakar says AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge will flag off Bharat Joro Nyay Yatra led by Rahul Gandhi from private ground opposite Hongjom War Memorial. And Union Minister Mansukh Mandavia virtually inaugurates and laid foundation stone of healthcare infrastructure projects in Northeast region including Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Armed assailants carry out fresh attack on Manipur police personnel station at temporary post More, Hainong Makong Laikai GM Hotel in More Ward number 7 at around 6 a.m. today. The assailants reportedly used sniper rifles and shot around 6 rounds of bullets towards the police personnel. No reports of injuries or casualties were reported in the firing. Manipur police personnel are on strict vigil in anticipation of more such sporadic attacks. In yet another fresh violence, armed miscreants attack Hauktak Tampak Kuno under Kumbi police station, Vishnupur district today in VRs. The miscreants reportedly attack civilians and security forces at 3 sites using bombs and guns. Vishnupur Commando, IRB, BSF and Mahar Regiment retaliated the attack. The ensuing fight continued till around 7 a.m. There were no reports of any casualties. Additional security forces have been deployed in the areas to prevent any further untoward incidents.
Moi mos di kaino da yamna akoi singdol sida moina phamjan gharabani na moi di akoina di sipaina akoi di kaba yadam ni kahan de moi gi amatta akoi ubo phangde aduga moina di singdol sida laisilaga akoi gi tawriba mong mato system toma akoi kaino ji yenga kanda moina tarok pa moi di khudong sabadu yamna leira kanda haidi moina sanani mo mong da khulai ji kappa adumai tawdana makhada leba forcing na katana potana tawde di akoi bom gi makai gi ma dia sep tagi kakhola kanjida madu tabadu moi marakta tabna kaino madu gi matung dagi di akoi gi moi ji makul thoktana kapak tabida madu dagi foreign nundang ju yam mi paina bana praja puna makse numai maru yamna toina akoi de yokselak moina kapak pa bom ji hingol da mari manga taselak pa yumya da taselak pa yorok panina akoi ji mi paina dagi kitang sapa wangam da akoi ju praja ji thaido ji te leiri.
Meanwhile, locals of Hauktak Tampak Kuno fled to nearby safer locations after made the recent attack. It may be mentioned that the villagers had fled their homes on earlier account owing to prevailing Manipur violence which erupted on 3rd of May, and they returned to their respective homes as situation was improving. However, after the recent killing of 3 villagers and 1 still missing, fear and apprehension have gripped the villagers in the area once again. The villagers slammed the government's incapability to stop armed Kuki miscreants from attacking them. Intense search is on to find the 4th missing person from the Wangu Akashoi.
Why ba ichagi bu na dra ji khang de
mapan tho mangon tho ga ngatang tai ba la chin pom mam do Lu pala chana imung sanga kadam lai pung amaga mini kundo anadi udo male makap yam kawe anan kawe bonga dai noi ilem ji guma male du yam ton kawe adun pung
kyam fo kapa
pung ani ada so orang ngan
kapa loi gidi
ode ge no nga made kap kan ho jai kui tri tu
ajik si mu kapi ba
anun kap
mafam de lei state security forcing di kap khibra kamai tawe
masi yam mun khang dre ko ju kana ka ni kamai tawe bina ha ko mem man samta ta da
JSC forms against the killing at Wangu Sabald Maning Maichak Piching decided not to claim the bodies of 3 villagers from the Wangu Terakong Akashoy until tracing of the 4th missing person. Speaking to media after a public meeting at Wangu Terakong Mayai Community Hall today, JSC convener Krishna Gopal condemned the killing of civilians who went to fetch firewood in the forest and demanded the arrest of all perpetrators. He said in the meeting it was resolved that JSC and CSOs in the state will work together to demand a concrete action from government to end the ongoing violence. He also urged government to locate the 4th missing person at the earliest and to remove the Mahar regiment from the Wangu Sabald Maning Ching for failing to protect civilians.
Manipur da laibiriba achau CSO sing amadi tong tong balup singna amato na punchen minatuna akoi irang asi lo chenbi da makta akoi kumbi kendri akan ba body masu aibiba akoi kamat control committee ga loina na akoi akan ba khumeng changsin ba sida akoi tonga to amba laibiriba Manipur gi CSO sing sumateng pangbiu haiduna akoi nuruk na haijari Manipur gi maitai sing ase bok ki chathak tu maina mangani tarani khuding humni mari manga han hat na tawbosi akoi athu matam da Manipur government na jingsin biduna athu matam irang si lo chenba hona biu
Political activist Maheshwar Thaunawjam to meet with family members of the 3 villagers of the Wangu Sabald Akashoy at their respective residences today. He also interacted with women folk who are currently taking refuge at a safer location fearing attacks from the Kuki miscreants. Maheshwar condemned the brutal killing of 3 innocent civilians who went out to gather firewood for a living. He slammed the paramilitary forces posted close to the incident site for failing to save them. Maheshwar demanded replacement of current security advisor if he cannot protect the lives of civilians.
Huzik thoi ba tabdok sigi manak 200 meter da central forces la yena tare adu tare ka dikai do bagi thawto ko tholi banu hai badu ne ba makoi lai hai bagi thaja bagi natro makoi changjarui do adu tare ka di imalai ba ki bafam sida atopa country da chatpa sunat ba imalai ba ki bafam sida bu jaga amada thabak suba yadra ka di khoi state sida lai ru bagi country sida lai ru bai kai wahan thok oi doino ba aduna government da ai request dalak tre sidi request oira aroi aduna praja sing choi ho mala ani laksula abani imai ben tumam chabang khangdan lai rabani press media ke na su ai request tawjari haiba tamda kuki ni chingnaba mi kharana natra masa khangdaba haiba do haibiganu tasen kuki terrorist sing sina halabani haiba se chung khangabani mi pungkhudi mangna aduna adu si masu laire aduga unified command or security advisor se haitragadi thabak to mapung phana pangthopa ngamoi do itaragadi power phuthokpa ngamoi da taragadi hanbigro power phuthokpa ngamgadaba achumba tawgadaba mi oina thabiraga khoigi unified command se paibiro na su haijari.
Following the protest by Mairapaibi women demanding removal of Central Security Force from Sagang village in Vishnupur district, one company of IRB has been posted at the village since yesterday. Women folk of the village, which is under frequent attacks from armed Kuki miscreants, express happiness over the deployment of IRB and thank the local MLA as Prem Chandra for the same.
Honorable MLA Prem Chandra na ngasi tawbirakpa thogai se akhoi yamna thagachari aduga akhoi lakpiriba akhoi state force akhoi isi inau singbusu amuka hana thagatpa phongdokchari akhoi gi awaba se uraka na ngasi makhoina ngasi akhoi gi damakta makhoi leiri haina chongthokpirakpa akhoi gi honorable MLA Sanasam Prem Chandra gi magi thagatpadi hena thagatningai oiba wakhanda akhoi hena chawthokpa supokse MLA ma oibagi matik to ngasi di utle akhoi praja gi awaba ubirakpa hena thagatpa phongdokchari hena matung tarakpa su mai pakpa tau thabak khuding mukta mai pakpa hena power paiba ngam oibiyo haina thamjage media thumda.
Personnel of 5th Assam Rifle have detected 2 IED bombs weighing about 4.7 kilograms near T. Yangkonom Yangnom Kuki village along More Bypass Road. The bomb was located at around 7:40 a.m. today. Later, security personnel safely picked up the IED along with 30-meter flexible wire, yellow and black in color, 38-meter flexible wire, black and white, 41-meter flexible wire, red and white, 3-meter flexible wire, green in color, and FIR was filed at More Police in this regard. Combined team of Manipur Police and Central Force recovered arms and ammunition while carrying out combing operation along the foothills of Haitup Makhong in Imphal East District this morning. Under the command of Imphal East District Additional SP Operation KH Hirojit, the team comprising Lamlai Police 22nd Assam Rifled and D-by-12 CRPF led by DSP Operation Dinesh Singh conducted the operation at the Loksang Khong and nearby hill ranges. Security forces recovered one local made IED weighing around 2 kg, 70 gram, one SMC carbine with magazine and 3 live bullets, 3 36HE hand grenade without detonator, 1 9mm pistol without magazine and 10 live bullets of AK rifle series. All the seized weapons have been handed over to Lamlai police station for legal action. AICC Manipur in charge Girish Chodankar clarified that the upcoming Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra from Manipur till Maharashtra is not a political one, but the rally is for peace and justice. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, Girish said AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge will flag off the rally to be led by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi from a private ground located opposite to the Khongjom War Memorial in Thoubal district on January 14th. He expressed disappointment that Manipur government played delayed tactics and finally refused to give permission to hold the rally with participation of thousands of people from the Hapta Kangjebung public ground in Imphal. Girish said the government had placed a condition that thousands of people should not participate in the rally if it has to be flagged off from Hapta Kangjebung. He said they decided to launch the Yatra from a private location since the nationwide rally prioritized the pursuit of social, economic and political aspects of the nation's citizens need mass participation. The AICC Manipur in charge Turk Nongthombam berained late state government's administration as erratic for not being able to even properly process permission for the rally. MPCC President K. Megachandra and CLP leader Okram Ibobi also expressed disappointment over the conduct of the present government. They appealed to the public to participate in the historic rally of Congress party by keeping aside political differences.
People of Manipur have to decide seriously about the level of administration. Administration cannot run like this. The Honorable Chief Minister decides one thing, Chief Secretary, the DGP, they're having a meeting, and then the 11th you are issuing the order. Our Yatra starts from 14th, so we get just 3 days for the preparation. The intention of this government is very clear that they wanted to delay tactics so that we don't launch our Yatra on 14th. It's only out of fear of the Rahul Gandhi's leadership, the central BJP leadership, including Prime Minister and the Home Minister. They are just using the Chief Minister of Manipur. Their priority is to do the politics. Our priority is to bring the peace. So it's a conflict of interest of the BJP's political strategies and politics everywhere. And our intention is demanding justice, demanding peace.
JDU spokesperson Dr. Nimai Chand Luang says 10 political parties in Manipur will support the upcoming Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Dr. Nimai Chand Luang said the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra will be able to highlight the plights facing people of violence hit Manipur. He added that the Yatra is not political in nature and also expressed confidence that launching the Yatra from Manipur will give huge impetus in bringing an end to the ongoing violent crisis. Speaking about the killing of civilians who went to collect firewood at the Gumbi Hautak area, Dr. Nimai Chand Luang accused the state government for the prevailing lawlessness in the state.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯨꯝꯕꯥꯏ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯆꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯤꯂꯣꯃꯤꯇꯔ 3,750 ꯂꯝ ꯁꯥꯡꯅ ꯆꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯦꯝꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯆꯠ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯂꯧꯖꯩ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯚꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯄꯨꯝꯕꯅ ꯈꯪꯉꯤ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯅꯩꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯔꯥꯍꯨꯜ ꯒꯥꯟꯙꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯆꯠ कांग्रेस पार्टी सिलक्पा भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा अकोई मणिपुर दा लेजरीबा पॉलिटिकल पार्टी तरा फुल हार्टेडली सपोर्ट तौजै अकोई जो सरुक याजगनी मणिपुर दा लेदिबा प्रजा सिंह विलेज वॉलंटियर सिंह इमा इबेन मैरा पाबी की वॉलंटियर सिंह मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी नागा कम्युनिटी हाइनिंग पुनमक्तो हंदक की लाइबा खोंचत भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा सिदा फोंदोन जनिंगी
Court today ordered judicial custody of the 12 accused women who are in police custody in connection with a suo motu case registered at Imphal police station in connection with viral video case of thrashing women. They were arrested on January 10th. The accused women were produced before the judge via video conferencing. The court also gave permission to formal arrest of these 12 accused persons who are believed to be members of Huyen Mamom in connection with an FIR filed at Porompat police against them. Socialist Students Union of Manipur SSUM demanded befitting punishment of all the officials of Journal Education Office ZEO1 who are involved in corruption within January 17th. Speaking in this regard today at SSUM office in Lalambung, Makhong, Imphal, the union president S. Yaima called it unfortunate over a media report that officials of ZEO1 had allegedly misused the fund sanctioned by government as financial support for elderly teacher. On behalf of SSUM, Yaima expressed strong condemnation over the alleged corrupt practice of officials. He said SSUM will not remain silent and warned that it will apprise the matter to Prime Minister's office and will also launch stare if state government fail to take action. He also appealed to relevant authorities to initiate measures to shorten the transfer process of old age pension scheme.
Zerio John Wanda, Ozasingna, Ahan Oisalaklaba Matamda, Mokogi Awadapa Singdu, Ben Sananaba, Adugumba, Fun Singi Matanga, Naronda, Pitokpa Yadabadu, Pitokpa Haure, Haidana Adugumba, Watok Lakpusi, the Singna Hairagadi, Masiam the Laibuk Tiba, Adugumba, Taudoka Makakni, Asigumba, Senzatumzada, Jenariba, Office Key, Staff Sing, Palibalinga Kasina, Lak Libatang, Taratarit Fogi Manungda, Serak Pigadabani.
Manipur Meitei Pangal Welfare Organization MMWO says it has taken serious note of the incident of heavy fuel leakage from the Leimakong power station. Press note from MMWO stated that people suspect foul play in the incident in view of prevailing grim situation in the state. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on inauguration and foundation stone laying ceremony of healthcare infrastructure projects in the Northeast region. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Admission open. Sanali Street Tutorial, Thangaban DMC Road, Central Sige, New Foundation Course, Class 8, 9, and 10, Bosem Git, Lakaduriba January Tang, Kunmanga Hausagani, Relief Camp Gis Hatra Singamaktadi, free admission Oizagani, unit wise test, mock test, study materials, psychological counseling, neat and clean, hygienic classroom, CCTV camera coverage, boys and girls ki, hostel, Loinana, van service ki Kudong Sabas Pizeri.
Medyo habna miyam da ahan ba oina Samsung smartphone da interest amata yaudana loan da lauba yabagi kudung chaba pijari. Masida natana Realme, MI, OnePlus, Vivo na chingba smartphone singda ahongba mamal da fanghanjari. Akupa marol gidamak lingsin biraksi medyo hab kay sampat konjeng hajari laikay.
Heart Institute na experience lairaba full-time cardiac doctor staff sing anova facility kayaga loinana open heart surgery angioplasty chamnga na maipak na laing jakre khangauda na thabak naba gyan mangba kokngauba oninglabadi thintha chanaba laing hobiyu. Choose Imphal Heart Institute for total heart care.
Welcome back after the break. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin, Union Health and Family Welfare, Chemical and Fertilizer Ministers Mansukh Mandavia, along with Minister of State for New and Renewable Energy, Chemical and Fertilizers Bhagwant Khuba, today virtually inaugurated and laid foundation stones of healthcare infrastructure projects in Northeast region, including Manipur. Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma, Tripura Chief Ministers Manik Shah, and several others attended the event online, which were held in various places. Foundation of Health Infrastructure Project and National Infrastructures Pharmaceutical Education and Research NIPER Guwahati were inaugurated today, and the foundation of NIPER Hyderabad and NIPPER Raebareli were laid. Relevant officials of Health Department took part in the virtual event at Jennings Auditorium. The project, which were inaugurated and foundation being laid, are taken under the Pradhan Mantri Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission and Emergency COVID Response Plan 2. For Manipur, 32 crores 72 lakh rupees award project, Ayushman Arogya Mandir in Langtabald and Ningombam, Thoubal District, Ayushman Arogya Mandir in Imphal Districts, Khurai, Sajor Laikai, Ayushman Arogya Mandir in Vishnupur Districts, Wangu, and Ayushman Arogya Mandir in Nungu, Chaireng, Kakching District were inaugurated, while projects which were virtually dedicated to the public are Janim's Critical Care Block, Integrated Public Health Laboratory IPHL at Sub-District Hospital Ferzold, IPHL More, and IPHL Jiribam District Hospital. Foundation stone for Temelong District Hospital and District Hospital Kamjong IPHL were also laid.
कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट सेंटर्स का एक ग्रिड तैयार किया है, जिससे पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट को बहुत बड़ा लाभ मिला है। आज देश के अन्य राज्य भी इससे प्रेरणा लेकर कार्य कर रहे हैं, जिसके लिए मैं असम की सरकार को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ।
अखोई फाउंडेशन स्टोन अमदी इनॉग्रेशन खर तवी मसी असम, अरुणाचल, मणिपुर, मिजोराम, मेघालय अमदी त्रिपुरादनी अखोई मणिपुर की ओइना फाउंडेशन स्टोन जी अखोई इंटीग्रेटेड पब्लिक हेल्थ लैब एना अखोई कामजो अमदी तमेंगलोंग दा फाउंडेशन स्टोन लेंग अनि यावी मसीना करी मरमगिना हाइबदा हंदा कोविड लाखिबा मतमदुदा अखोई डायग्नोसिस तौबसी इम्फाल दंग सेंट्रिक ओइबा अदना मसीगी जी गी शॉर्टेज जी खंगकपदगी इंडिया की ओइना डिस्ट्रिक्ट खुदिमकता मदी अखोई पॉपुलेशन खरा याम सी मखादा अखोई पब्लिक हेल्थ लैब से हांगदबनी हाइबगी पांदमदा अखोई IPHL जी मणिपुर दसु फेज वाइज अखोई पिरई.
Members of All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju and Editors Guilds Manipur EGM today paid tribute to sub-editor of Sangai Express Daily and former General Secretary of Amju, Sanaujamd Surjeshwar, who passed away yesterday due to an illness. Amju and EGM organized the tribute-paying ceremony at the Journalist Memorial Pillar Square at Manipur Press Club premises in Imphal. Members of Amju and EGM, along with family members of a late Surjeshwar, offered floral tribute to his photo, followed by a condolence meet at the main hall of Manipur Press Club. EGM President and editors of Sangai Express Manipur Edition, Kogendra Khomdram, and Amju President Bijoy Kakching Tabam recollected the contributions and works of the late journalist and extended solidarity to his bereft families. Attendees also observed 2 minutes silence and prayer for eternal peace of the departed soul. All Manipur Working Journalists Union and Lions Club of Imphal Excellence jointly held a free eye camp and diabetes detection camp today at Manipur Press Club in Imphal. The camp was conducted as part of Golden Jubilee celebration of Amju. Media persons availed free eye checkup and blood sugar tests at the health camp. Kanglei Agro Industries base in Wangkai Pukambam Tlekai has joined the ever competitive market of mustard oil with its product Iramdam Hangam Thau, which is free of adulterants and additives. With some assistance and support from government and relevant authorities, the industry can produce more mustard oil and make them available in the market on a much wider scale. Impact News reporter Khetrimayum Premchand bring you a special report.
Mustard oil is one of the most favored cooking oils among households in Manipur. Mustard oil of various brands brought in from outside the state have been dominating the market in the state, causing a huge dent on the state's economy. Nomaitem Anand from Wangkai Pukramam Leret, who started Kanglei Agro Industries, is one among many young entrepreneurs in the state aiming for self-sufficiency by focusing on producing more local products. Anand's Kanglei Agro Industries is producing mustard oil by the brand name Iramdam Hangam Thau, which is free from adulterants. Iramdam Hangam Thau, which has received approval from Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, is gaining popularity among its consumers.
Ahamada ai company amada 6-7 years tabak tawrami masigi industry sector sida hai food industry sida adugi experience gi matungina aigi isagi oina industry ji setup tawjagibani June 2022 dagi production tawba hogibani mustard oil se ado ahamada market ta sangbaganda adugi mati struggle thengnagi challenges mayam ama lei haibadi mapandagi changai mayam jiga price ta kogi amna challenges lei akoina quality oiba pot se pi haiba taragasu anobo oibanina mayamna khangvidabani pamdaba haiba tare koina putorokba gandi kogi sample gumba kaigumba test tobagi oragasu pira matamda pot se koina poyan yaudabani adu mayamna khangbira ganda hojikti plus 1.5 years gumba oirabanina market ta mayamju masak khangbire haiba tare.
Kanglei Agro Industries produces 150 to 200 liters of Iramdam Hangam Thau daily. With confirmation of having zero cholesterol through lab tests, its popularity is rising among consumers. Nomaitem Anand said his company has to import mustard seeds as mustard seeds harvested in the state by local farmers are not sufficient. He expressed willingness to procure mustard seeds from local farmers.
Akoina hojik laiba raw material singje si akoi local dagi akoina source tawna te si Assam dagi lakbani si lari si lot ama amada ngasai 12 ton around 12 ton je akoi every month je consume tawga doini ado masi pot je akoina locally for example akoi after akoi paulo farganda peti cultivation tawra matungda akoi mustard seed si akoi thabe aba jaga sing da haiba tare abi raganda akoi gumba sumaina industry tawriba singida raw material se for example, farmer dagi laibi da basi akoi laire habagi guarantee to laire ai impact tv gi khang da haijari farmer sing da kogi pedi cultivation ti loi tung da mustard se thabiro aduga akoina collect tawjagi.
Kanglei Agro Industries produces not only mustard oil but also other products like besan, jeera, grounded spices and chilies. The remains of mustard oil productions are also in high demand as they can be used for feeding fishes, chicken and other livestock. Anand, who wishes to produce cattle and poultry feeds, seeks financial support from government and relevant authorities.
Poultry feed, adagi fish feed, cattle feed adum akoina atopa mayam mix toraganda adugi thokpa yaba industry ama adum sector ama adum thokpa yabagi pot lairi haiba tare do financial support ama di ama dakar le machinery setup adagi infrastructure development mayam tawbagi ama ada hojik makidi oina laiba posi fish farm tawbasing adagi san loibe singna adum lauri haiba tare turnover oina hairabada chaurakpa 7-8 lakhs kumbagi turnover di adum ngami ado sidai ja akoina infrastructure development tawba ngamaba or machinery upgradation tawba ngamaba di taragati turnover je hinga tolongani adugi mathakta akoina mi thabak pibadasu hena manpower de hengalakaduni na thabak pibadasu hena ngamakani haibtar.
Proprietor of Kanglai Agro Industries, Nomaitem Anand, firmly believes that youths in the state can become financially independent and self-reliant if they focus on self-employment with hard work and determination.
Manipur tasena thabak laitab nate adugi matik lai aina tawriba sector natragasu hoigi industrial sector any trade obai food sector obai hoigi white collar job natragasu sector amada changna ganda mai pakna thabak tawbi ai hangma aigi mai kede kisu yam cham thamjage honna view mai pakane hai thamjage.
Nomaitem Anand is one of the budding entrepreneurs in our state. He is aiming to expand his industry. Here, it is high time for the concerned authority to extend help in terms of financial assistance, subsidies, technical and other services to help him grow and mark the presence of their domain in the global market, in the global business. On the other hand, the farmers of our state need to find a way forward to increase cultivation and production of mustard seeds so that they can generate income as well. But the matter is the question of lack of proper irrigation in the state, and thus the government should intervene in this concern. With camera person and Johnny, this is Ketamanium Premchan reporting for Impact News, Imphal.
An interaction cum discussion program on role of agriculture students for a Vikshit Bharat at 2047 was held at the auditorium of College of Agriculture, Central Agricultural University, Imphal. College of Agriculture, CAU, Imphal, in collaboration with AgriVision Manipur, organized the program in connection with National Youth Day on the occasion of 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. Speaking on the occasion, Dean of College of Agriculture, CAU Imphal, Professor Indira Sarangthem, stressed the need for guiding India's youths in India on the right path. She said observance of National Youth Day aims to instill the ideologies and principles of Swami Vivekananda in the minds of youths to motivate them to do good for the society. Teachers and students of the institute attended the program.
Keeping alive the ideas of Swami Vivekananda, I urge the students of our college, not only our college of food technology also, to know their role and responsibility and fulfill their duties towards the society. You are aware that agriculture is the backbone of India's economy. 70% of Indian population are engaged in agriculture, and also most of the raw materials are from the industrial sectors, come from the agricultural sector. The contribution of agriculture to the GDP is around 18%. The development of agricultural sector is the utmost important for the development of our country.
Mission Director of Manipur Beekeeping and Honey Mission and Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, Mohammad Jakir Hussain Khan, said government is planning to launch a special program for processing and packaging of locally produced honey. He was speaking at the opening of 7-day state-level basic training program on beekeeping organized by Manipur Beekeeping and Honey Mission, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation at the Farmhouse of Horticulture and Soil Conservation in Khonghampat. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Directorate Director Hani Chara, Joint Director and Madhurja, and Imphal West Upadhyaya Dr. Laishram Bobi graced the function. Farmers from Ukhrul, Chandal, Thoubal, Kakching, Imphal East and Imphal West district are participating in the training program.
when the package is attractive, paisa gi value si hengat pa ne haba. Akoi na yolaga hekta panga phara ponyo yom du value du khra han thai haba ko. Duna akoi we sponsor entrepreneurship moi biso hoi na sponsor su tawe processing unit gum so hoi department na dum mateng pi ba subsidy pi so leye. Aduga noi na entrepreneur gi training kamai na process tawgera haba gum so department ga tanaradi. I think we can give you helping hand. Subsidy da oigera kari oigera adu department da noina adum mateng longning so adum laye
pambi khuding maksi mapan sadrabadi mahi ande mapan sarbasu pollination tawdrabadi maru pande da khwaida gi achobo role lawhun gadaba lawri base khoine khoi leitrabadi pothok handragani pollination tawra khoina pollination tawhanbaga atei jiba singna tawhanbaga trial tawbada aina direction do ubdadi 15 to 20% se production increase tawe pothok karam maina hengalang dage haina thirpa matamda khoi achi chu law singuba farmer singi thadokpa yadraba khuchu khulai amugumade.
Commissioner of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Thai Thui Lung Pamai says departments under Manipur governments are planning to procure agricultural product of local farmers. He was speaking at an awareness program jointly organized by Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited and Manipur Organic Missions Agency, MOMA, at Farmers Training Hall of Department of Agriculture in Sanjantong today. The program was held on the themed MOVCDNER for implementation of the value chain process infrastructure. Thai Thui Lung Pamai maintained that agricultural products from Manipur are in high demands outside the state for their unique flavor and taste. He urged the attending farmers to make the best use of the program.
We have to ensure that especially those crops that we produce are in excellent quality so that market all over the world will demand for it. We have lost so many tons of fruits and vegetables because of the prevalent law and order situation in the last few months. But we could prevent it if we have the know-how, the technology to process it properly at a local level. This is our objective of this training. How can we set up processing units at local level so that your produce are not wasted, are not lost because of this marketing bottlenecks, so that we can preserve and market when the time is conducive for it.
Dean and Director of Ayush, Khongnang Thaba University, Dr. Aribam Guneshwar Sharma says people cannot make the most of pharmaceutical sciences as this science is considered as a minor subject. Dr. Aribam Guneshwar Sharma said this during a day-long workshop on the topic Scope of Ayush Pharmacy, which was organized by the School of Allied Health Sciences, Ayush, Khongnang Thaba University at its mini auditorium today. Speaking further, Dr. Aribam Guneshwar said, though the knowledge of pharmaceutical science, efforts can be made to local medicinal plants and convert them into food supplements. Jobs can be created through this by opening semi-processing unit. Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor and Joy Kumar, Director of Ayush, Dr. A.K. Lokendra, Director Agri Project of Institute of Agriculture Sciences and Technology, Bangalore, Drs. Arindam Chaudhary were among the other eminent persons who graced the program.
Manipur da pangba pambi kayama ekhoina wild ni haidana sijanariba kayama ekhoigi daita noma gi kitchen da sijanariba mayama se ningthina tap tawragadi khwaidagi hidak oina wanthokpada natragana ekhoina chariba chinjak singa sidaida food supplement oina nutraceutical oina wanthogadi ekhoi livelihood oiba su oigani income generate tawba su oigani loina na pharmaceutical science se Manipur daida chakwalan badan natana mapangi investor mayama kaureraga Manipur scope as Chautunduna, employment generate over sciences Chapalanba, Equigi, highly Prajadak Nasigi, awareness, Masi, Pinning Bunny, pharmaceutical science, Hibase, Yamna Pikpa Mawanga Mada, Wayagasu, Hiriba sciences, Asuki Matik Chawi, Hiriba, Hidaksing as Chan Nabagi directives, Mayam Piba as Dr. Kangna prescription Tobani, Tobadabo Hiriba, Hidaksing as collection Tobadagina, Siembas Habadagina, Chan Nabagidana, Masibaki direction as pharmacist Magi, Darka Webani.
Akhoka Theatre's Aboriginal Cry or Yellow Migi Kolau was showcased today at Jain Dance Academy Auditorium in Imphal. Aboriginal Cry or Yellow Migi Kolau is the first play of Akhoka Theatre this year. The concept, design and direction of the play are given by Victor Thaudam. Nganthoi Kumanthem gave music direction and Tom Maishnamd had designed the music of Aboriginal Cry or Yellow Migi Kolau. 5 actors had performed the play, which highlighted how the Aboriginal people in Manipur and other parts of the globe are affected when big corporations started taking interest in their resources. Speaking about the play, Victor Thaudam said his play is based on the issue in Manipur where various corporations had grabbed lands, hills, rivers, forests and other resources that belong to the indigenous people under the pretext of various projects and big promises. He added, through the play, questions is raised how far people have been benefited by these projects.
Manipur da ngasi laiba lamgi issues mayam haibadi khoi mangjaliba forest land amteng khoi part turil mayam mangjaliba mayam sing ngasi kedobugi mangjali ino aduga mangjaliba si khoi multinational companies mayam sing su laaga lausandaba nate lausalli aduga khoi Manipur da 6 mega dams lai mega dam si khoi ngasi question tawduje masi phajana function tawribra tawdabra aduga saba matamda kari wasak mayam da peoples mayam da haiki low mayam sing da ising pigani double cropping tahon gani adi praja mayam sing da thakna bising pigani aduga mai walaloi haige ba wasak mayam sing adu akhoi phangabra phangdribra natraga yellow mi gidi lamdam haibase mangjaraga adum lehobra haibigi adugi question amatang tawjaba aduga actors ki body degi haiba khalon sing asi akoina kamaina yam expressive oina kamaina phongdokani na haibaji sigi matang jida play asi Aboriginal Cry.
Now the news from the world of sports. Navsaka Imphal will clash with YWC Langthabal in the final of 28th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament. In the second semi-final match, which was played at Langthabal Public Ground today, Shadow Thangmaiband elected to field first and put YWC Langthabal to bat first. YWC Langthabal met 157 runs in the given 30 overs for the loss of 10 wickets. In reply, Shadow Thangmaiband were bowled out for 132 runs in 29.2 overs, thus losing the match by 25 runs. YWC Langthabal's all-rounder Tej Kumar, who secured 24 runs and picked up 3 wickets, was adjudged the man of the match. Sattler Priya Konjengbam has been included in the India senior team that will represent India in the Badminton Asia Team Men's and Women's Championship, which will be held at Malaysia's Shah Alam from February 13 to 18. And with that, Priya Konjengbam becomes the first woman from Manipur to be part of India senior badminton team. 10 women badminton players and 10 men players have been selected to represent India in the championship. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Armed assailants carry out a fresh attack on Manipur police personnel stationed at temporary post in More, Haino Makong Laikai, GM Hotel in More, Ward number 7. In yet another fresh violence, armed miscreants attack Hautak Dampak Kuno under Gumbi police station, Vishnupur district in the hours. No casualties reported, security picks up. JSC against killing at Wangu Sabal, the Maning Maichakpi Ching decided not to claim the body of 3 villagers of Wangu Terapong Akashoy until 4th missing person is found. AICC Manipur in charge Girish Chodankar says AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge will flag off the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra led by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi from a private ground opposite to Khongzom War Memorial. And Union Ministers Mansukh Mandavia virtually inaugurated and laid the foundation of stones of healthcare infrastructure projects in Northeast region, including Manipur. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, stay safe.
Board of Secondary Education, Manipur. Notification dated 11 January 2024. Mari Lainaba Singi Mafam da Kanghanjari, Madudi Englishing and Gakun Marigi, HSLC examination Lakliba March ki Thakai the Gipangtok Jaragani, Hariba examination Asigi timetable Atuba the Tok Jaraklagani, Paujenjariba Dr. S. Mangijau Singh, Secretary, Bossem.